This is the moment Wenger and Arsenal have waited for close to a decade. Zanoga. Wilshere. Rosicky is open. Here's Rosicky. He's got a shot. Clear off the line by McShane. That's it. And that's it. For the 5th time, Arsene Wenger is an FA Cup champion. It's been 9 years since the Gunners have tasted this kind of victory. Silverware now. And they will march and celebrate tomorrow. Their prayers have been answered.
They gave everything. Hull City gave them a fight. They should be very proud.
Different story for Steve Bruce. He came so close.
It was the tactical decisions of that man that won this game.
Hugs, tears. But on this day, Arsene Wenger, triumphant, once again an FA Cup champion. Here's Rob Stone in Los Angeles.
Gus, Eric, thank you. And the relief, the excitement, the happiness for that man, Arsene Wenger, winning his 5th FA Cup title in charge of Arsenal. It's the club's 11th overall, now tied for most with Manchester United. They became the first team to come from 2 goals down to win the FA Cup since Liverpool in 2006. Ward, your initial reactions to Arsenal's good comeback win?
Pride as well. I think he put into it. He must be proud of himself, proud of the players, and Eric rightly said the substitutions come on and made a difference. A lot of relief as well, I would say, Stuart.
Yeah, you know, Hull really they gave it a great effort. You know, they stuck with Arsenal to the end, but that moment of class from Ramsey, that was the defining moment in the game, and it was what really separated the two teams and has earned Arsenal a trophy.
Yeah, I'm a little bit upset for Hull. I think they gave it everything. You know, you've got to feel for them. Arsenal, a bit of class at the end with tired legs from Hull. You know, just got the winner there, but, you know, it's going to be a long journey back to Hull tonight.
The last 8 FA Cup finals have all been won by a single goal margin. More on the post-game show, including the trophy presentation, when our coverage on Fox returns. In the 109th minute, Giroud, the back heel, and the Welshman, Aaron Ramsey, with his 16th goal in all comps this season. It's the FA Cup winner. Steve Bruce and his side jumped out to a 2-goal lead, and Arsene Wenger and Arsenal slowly chipped away at it. And a superb free kick goal from Santi Cazorla in the 17th minute. Got another one to push it into extra time, and then Ramsey in the 109th minute, and the Gunners, and that trophy drop that so many people have talked about. It hit 9 years. It is over, and Arsene Wenger doesn't have to deal with that anymore.
How the Rascals seem to.
Huge sense of relief for that Arsenal team that once again is off to the Champions League next season. Next Saturday, Champions League right back here on Fox. The final from Portugal, Atletico Madrid, your La Liga champs taking on city rivals Real Madrid. But right now our focus in London, and Arsenal winning this year's edition of the FA Cup. What impressed you, Stuart, the most about Arsenal on the day?
I think they showed the desire to win. You know, they showed that when they went 2-0 down, that, and I'm sure everyone was at that point thinking, oh, here we go again. You know, Arsenal's going to blow it. And they really dug deep. They came back. They fought their way back into the game and really controlled it that second half. And that moment of brilliance in extra time has won them the trophy, and well deserved, I think.
I think also as well they didn't panic, because they got the goal, conceded a goal so early. They kept their fundamental belief of passing the ball. I mean, class players for Cazorla's goal, but they still kept their belief, and that's difficult to do, Jonah. In a certain it's when you're under so much pressure.
Yeah, when you're 2-0 down, your first reaction is just keep smashing it in the box, but it's not the Arsenal way. I thought they played controlled, they knew that Hull were going to throw everything at them, they were going to try and shut them down. And you saw some of the boys there getting the cramp and all that, they put so much into it. I do feel for Hull.
I think Hull as well, they're going to be really disappointed. Look at them now, but they've done their team and their city proud. They really stuck with Arsenal. No one gave them a chance before the game, and they took it all the way to extra time.
You saw Aaron Ramsey there with the Welsh flag draped around him, going around to give his congratulations and condolences to the whole city.
It's nice when you just scored the winning goal as well. You can go and do that. But I think, and I've lost cup finals. When we lost to Arsenal. Yeah, you've reminded me numerous times. Today. Twice I've lost.
I've won to
when you've been beaten fair and square, and like Steve Bruce's play, they can hold their head up high. I think they can. I think at the end of the day, all you want to do is go and see your family afterwards. I did my best, and actually today, unfortunately, it wasn't good enough, and that's how you want to end the final if you're going to be a loser.
It's going to be hard being 2-0 up, but you still fancy Arsenal to come back, and have a big impact in the game. And obviously, they had to rely on a Welshman, of course, to win the FA Cup for them. I could have played with that kid. I could have played nice football with that kid.
Hull City and Steve Bruce, their manager, making their way up the stands at the new Wembley Stadium to receive their runners-up medals. One of the talking points, Dr. Joe Macknick, heading into extra time was that of the officiating, and the final result might have bailed out the officiating crew. There were numerous opportunities for penalty kicks for the Gunners.
We could say that the referee might be one of the luckiest guys on the field with the result that we have here, or that he's a fantastic game manager. So pick your choice, but no one's going to remember him for giving a call here that decided the outcome.
No one remembers referees anyway, but don't worry about that.
Dr. Joe is changing all that, Vinny.
Is he? What he said about the handball was that he's missed, but you got the officials on that. I mean, why didn't you pick up on the handball?
Well, I tell you, these games are played without the additional assistant referee on the goal line, and maybe if we had that official in that position, he would have gotten the help to make that call.
Curtis Davies, the captain for Hull City, leading the entourage. It's William there.
I mean, the bigger picture, Rob, as well, is for Hull to stay in the Premier League. This has been a fairy tale for them to get there. Great for the city, great for the club, but the bigger picture was to stay there.
So that's the big picture for Hull City, certainly. Staying with EPL. So what's the big picture now for Arsenal moving forward? They end the trophy drought. Arsene Wenger unsigned, technically at least, as of now. They're back off to the Champions League. Where does Arsenal go from this moment?
I hope they go forward, and I think they will do with the financial fair play that's coming in. They've said they've got the finances to do that. I think it's a great step. And so I'd be very, very disappointed if I was an Arsenal fan if they don't go into the summer market and start buying. We talk about Arsene Wenger. He will sign a contract, there's no doubt. As Vinny said, Arsenal is Arsene Wenger. He'll leave when he wants to leave. But from that point of view, they need to go and spend big. They've got catching up to do with City, but what a way to do it. Champions League, winning silver.
I think the Arsenal fans want to see them challenging for the Premier League. And, at the halfway point, they were up there top two, and they kind of faded the second half of the season. And I think that if Arsene Wenger can strengthen the side, then they'll start to keep up with a bigger squad. They'll start to push for the Premier League, not just settling for fourth in the Premier League and being happy in the Champions League.
What was nice there that I saw at the end of the game, all the players off the bench and everything, all going up to Wenger, I think he's got the players together, and he's got them on his side. But I think they need a bit of depth now. When they were challenging, halfway through the season, you just felt they needed a bit more depth, a bit more quality. Man City always looked at a strong outfit with the depth they had, and that's what basically got over the finishing line. Maybe Arsenal just now need 2 or 3 quality players in there to give a bit of strength with the injuries.
And now the FA Cup champs set to make their walk up the steps to receive their winners' medals. And for the call, we go back live to our 2 announcers from Wembley Stadium, Gus Johnson and Eric Winaldo. Guys?
All right, thank you very much, Rob. Arsenal ready to walk the 107 steps to claim their prize. Arsene Wenger winning his 5th FA Cup. The Gunners, their first trophy in close to a decade, 9 years. The wait has been long. At times, it's very tough for this organization. But on this day, after being down 2-0, they managed to marshal their energy, focus, and come back and win this match.
And I think the boys said it best. They showed how resilient they are. It has been a criticism in the past, but you don't win this trophy unless you can be resilient.
A tough road for Arsene Wenger and the Gunners as he is congratulated by supporters. They beat Tottenham, Coventry, Liverpool 2-1, Everton, Wigan, and now a dramatic win as Prince William hands out medals. Stan Kroenke, the owner of Arsenal.
And our old good friend, Ivan Gazidis, is right in the middle hugging Mertesacker there, formerly part of Major League Soccer. His Arsene Wenger has taken off the tie, and this watch is well deserved.
Arsene Wenger finally breathed a sigh of relief. They will party tomorrow. A parade scheduled.
This team has taken so much criticism. They've gone through so much adversity.
There's Azim Alam, the whole city owner, congratulating Wenger.
He just looks relieved. He looks so...
A brand new FA Cup trophy.
There you go.
It is the 3rd one of this design, and there they go. Thomas Vermaelen, the captain, and Arsene Wenger. Podolski, Arteta, everybody wants to touch right now.
I'm still laughing because Vermaelen forgot about the cap. He just threw it up a little bit too fast. Can you blame him? Can you blame him for going a little bit too quick? Congratulations, Arsenal.
Arsenal, the FA Cup champions, as they come back in dramatic fashion to defeat Hull City Tigers. Let's go back to Rob.
Celebration continues at Wembley. The next scheduled match for Arsenal, end of July, the 26th. They're going to be in the United States, taking on Major League Soccer's New York Red Bulls. Former Arsenal great Thierry Henry, member of the Red Bulls. So that'll be your next chance to witness the Gunners, your new